stone guitar player does not make a happy sound. And those of us who from time to time get petrified by life itself also turn mute. You'll gather I'm having a little bit of an introspection here on Sardinia. I'm in Bosa, which is a very pretty little ancient town with a castle on a hill and a river and a bridge over the river. And those are two stone pigeons cooing. Well, they're not making a sound, cooing. If you have gone, like me, mute in your life, because I've not done a video for 10 days now, it might be worth asking why. What petrifies us? I did a writing exercise, a Natalie Goldberg exercise. Oh, apricots just hanging, low-hanging fruit, apricots. I think they're apricots. I haven't done a Natalie Goldberg writing practice exercise for 6 months. I've been doing other writing, of course, but with my friend Joya here, who has a balcony overlooking the sea, spontaneously I said, Joya, let's do a Natalie Goldberg writing exercise. Oh yes, she says, I like Natalie Goldberg. And I picked up my online course where I left off, exercise 32 or something, and it was actually on loneliness, the loneliness of being a writer and what to do about it. And so I read this out and it gave us a topic on loneliness, and Joya looked at me, mouth open. She says, I don't believe it. She has Natalie Goldberg's book of the course called Writing Down the Bones in Dutch, because she is Dutch. And just this morning, after having not picked it up for months, she turned to the same chapter and had highlighted with her yellow marker exactly the topic that I selected from the online course on loneliness. So we did our writing practice, and it was a bit like, for both of us, I guess, dyno-rodding a blocked drain, in that we had both basically got petrified, not by any threatening life situations actually, but strangely by the exact opposite. Not the constriction of life choices, but by the freedom, the openness. In both our cases, we're fortunate enough to live independently and get to choose how we spend our days. And I'm not looking for sympathy. You just might find it surprising or interesting to learn that, as Kierkegaard encourages us to think about our existential choices of life, to live authentically, which is a big risk, he says. In fact, he coined the phrase, I think, or he's certainly known for the phrase, leap of faith. So sometimes when you get sort of petrified through the openness of choice, Sometimes it's a bit like maybe a rope bridge across a ravine. It's what it feels like. Dare you go there? Well, I would encourage you, my friends, like Joya and I this morning, to mulch it, pen on paper. By that I mean, don't try and think it through, but rather write it through. And I have come across this back street, an absolutely delightful place. Just following my nose, chatting to you about loneliness and existential choices, and my existential nose and choice has brought me here. So this is where I'm going to have my lunch if they have a space for me. Ciao.